OG here. Today I want to talk about the chat line. Doom, 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 doom. Many people remember the chat line. I'm talking about Walkie Talkie, the Raven, the Donut. The chat line was a place where you could go. Chat line was Facebook, uh, MySpace, uh, Plenty of Fish before there was even internet dating. It was the chat line. Chat line been around for years. I remember getting on the chat line and trying, in like 10, 15 minutes, I'll be on the phone with a bad little shorty or a shorty from the New York area without even having to leave my house. I didn't have to go outside to go hook up with anybody. It was the chat line. Can't believe how long the chat line's been around. That thing's been around for years. To be honest with you, the chat line outlasted Dionne Warwick, Psychic Friends, outlasted Miss Cleo, Call Me Now, outlasted MySpace. It might even outlast Facebook. If you think about it, Chatline was the original hookup spot. I remember you could go on the Chatline and there'd be all types of females on the Chatline. Chatline was dope. I remember when I first, started using the Chatline and then trying to learn the system. So you would call in, ring, and then the prompt guy would pick up, got some minutes to blow them with us. That was the most famous catchphrase. You got some minutes to blow them with us. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, that line right there, he must have put in a lot of work into that line. Like, really, you must have been sitting there trying to figure out the most, like, sneakiest, slick way to get somebody's mind on sex. You got some minutes to blow them with us. The chat line was dope back in the days. You know what I mean? I've had some good memories with the chat line, and I've had some bad memories with the chat line. The initial, you get on the chat line, there was this guy, you know what I mean? Anybody who knows the guy behind the voice of the chat line, please hit me up in the subscriptions. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody gotta know this guy's voice. This guy's voice is famous. I'm talking about if you in LA, you got some minutes to blow them with us. You in Washington, D.C., you got some minutes to blow them with us. You in Alaska, I'm talking about the sun don't even shine all year round. You around polar bears and Eskimos. You got some minutes to blow them with us. Like, famous. I'm talking about at least 30 years, maybe 40 years. Like, who's been funding this? Like, how does the chat line stay on so long? Like, is like, who pays the bill? Who pays the bill? Has nobody ever wondered that? Like, how does the chat line stay on so long? Like, this thing does not go off. They just switch numbers every so often, but the chat line's been on for years. I have a theory. I know a lot of y'all gonna sit there and be like, yo, you kind of crazy with that, but I got a theory. I believe that this chat line must be government funded. Just saying. Probably some type of spy network where you got spies creeping around, exchanging espionage information secretly over this chat line network. I'm just saying. How does something stay on for 30, 40 years and nobody knows how it's funded, how it's paid for? Somebody hit me up in the comments, let me know, if they know anything about this guy behind the voice and who funds the chat line. I know every time you know what I mean, I used to call or look it up, it used to come back as a number from either Iowa or somewhere in the Midwest. You know, a lot of government secret agencies is over there in that department, but that's neither here nor there. I've had some good times and some bad times on the chat line, boy. Memories. Memories. Got some minutes to blow? Blow them with us. That's how it all would start. And then from there, you know what I mean, you'd have to like go into a dialogue about how unsafe it was to exchange information on the chat line. Don't give out your number. Good information, by the way. Good information. You got some crazy people on this chat line. I mean, you got some people that's really Prozac out, you know, Ritalin out. You know what I mean? Taking all types of medications on this chat line. Believe it or not. You got some psychologically damaged people on this chat line. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But right now, I would like to continue on about, you know what I mean? Man, I've had, from that point on, you would go to the press 7, and you would get to the next part. It would go into if you are a guy looking for a girl, press 1. If you are a girl looking for a guy, press 2. They had options, you know, and so I mean I would hit that. No, before that, it was you had options of you had the wall, the dashboard, the CB. My favorite option was CB. CB was the best. You would go on CB, and it was just like it was like a hookup spot. Like you would enter it, and it would be like going into a harem, and you had your selection of all the women that were in the room, you know. But you'd have to just skip through them, you know. I mean, cycle through them, you know. It was like a restaurant. It was like an open menu of women. I loved it. CB was dope. CB was dope. I would hit 3. I would go to CB, and then it would give you the option. You know what I mean? If you were a guy looking for a female, press 1. So I'd hit my 1. Then you had to leave your message. You know, try to sound slick real quick. You know what I mean? So you could try to see if you could, you know what I mean, go fishing. You know, I used to come up with interesting messages. You know, ladies, if you want to rock out with me, you know, hit that 2 before the 3, or you could go live. Well, what else was a couple of my calling from the Bronx, smooth chocolate here. You know, you got them lines. You know, you try to use to wheel them in. Then after that, you have to give a name. You know, I used to always choose a regular name, and then go from there. And then you'd be in. And once you was in, it was dope, man. You start cycling through. But see, here's the thing: you never knew, you know what I mean, what you would get. It reminded me of that line from Forrest Gump: "Life is like a box of chocolate." Life is like a box of chocolate. And with the chat line, you know, man, it's like walking on landmines sometimes. You know, you never knew what you would get. You never knew what you would get. Once you got in to CB though, it was up to you and your conversation, how smooth you was with your conversation. Really, that was the dope part about it. And there was all types of people on the channel. Now, see, here's the thing. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, it was a lot of females, a lot of out of state people also. Like you can meet somebody from anywhere, any state. The New York had the Brooklyn Raven, I think. Yeah, the Brooklyn Raven, the Brooklyn. Then you had the Donut. Then I think you had. It wasn't as selective. It was like you had certain key things, you know, certain key spots, and yeah, I used to be on there, and I would start kicking it. So, you know, I would hit the message, hear a message, and then sometimes you would hear a message, and yeah, you got two females calling from East New York. You got a female calling from the Bronx, and then they would give it the script. Now, the script is what draws you in, because you know what I mean. Like if you hear, you know what I mean. I'm 5'1", 189 pounds. You know, you already knew what you was dealing with. You knew what you was doing. You had to be listening, cause they'll get you. There was catfishing before there was the internet. Now, a lot of people forget that there was catfishing before there was the internet, because you had some females on there. They was giving descriptions. They did not look like they said they was. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh, you know what I mean? I'm 5'3", 125 pounds, you know, and I'm thick on the bottom, you know what I mean, big on the top, you know what I mean. You sitting here getting all gassed up until you exchange that number, and then you see what you're working with when she send you that pic. I mean, key factor, oh, you have to exchange pics. Never take somebody for face value. These, oh man, sometimes man, you don't know what you get. There was some gorillas, some monsters on here, man. Some monsters, man. Once you see the pic, you know what I mean. Sometimes you know what I mean. There was old, young, oh, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, I'm sprightly. The hell? Sprightly. What do you think about? Sprightly. There was I remember times when yeah, that 200 pounds, man, like whew, there was a couple of 200 pounders, man, that, you know what I mean. And then some of the big girls was all right though. You know, I done met a couple of big girls that was all right. And I'm not saying, you know what I mean, huge. But just because you hit 200 pounds don't always mean that, you know what I mean, she's sloppy. You know? She could be like big titties, big butt, you know what I mean? Not that much stomach, you know? So you have to be really careful on how you was listening. And a couple of stories. I remember one time I was on the Chatline, man, and it was a late night, man, and I was kicking it with this one girl, and we had a good conversation, and her description was dope. She's like, I'm 5'2", I'm 135, 140 pounds, so I was open. I was sitting there like, wow, yeah, that sounds nice, you know what I mean? So we wound up kicking it, exchanged numbers. I forgot where she was calling from. I think she was from the Bronx or Manhattan. And I wound up getting her to come through. At the time, I think I was living in, I think I was over there in New Rochelle. And I wound up getting her to come through. And then, you know, once you knew that the exchange was going down, you start preparing, start getting ready. So I cleaned up a little bit. At the time, I had a studio apartment. And yeah, I started cleaning up, lit some incense, jumped in the shower. You know, we men, you know, make sure everything all right. You know, make sure everything clean. You know how I'm looking up in it. You know, make sure I'm fresh. You know, things like that. You know, that's what we do. You know, I ain't got no in my eyes. You know, those are things we do. So yeah, and I remember when she got to the house, and I heard the doorbell ring. I was sitting there. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. And one thing about the Chatline, when they come through, you better be ready. And I was ready, man. So the minute she came through, my mind, I'm sitting there like, yo, once she come through, man, I'm gonna try to, you know, start putting my tongue in her mouth, feel on that body, you know what I mean? I mean, when I opened that door, and it was like, oh, I was shocked. I was like, damn, I scored on him. You know, when your heart start jumping, you start getting all nervous. You're like, oh, damn, man, I didn't believe this really existed on the channel. Man, she was nice, short, thick, whew, chocolate. I got a thing for chocolate. I love me some chocolate. Ooh, I love me some chocolate, boy. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them brothers that's sitting there. You know, I'm not a light skin chaser, so you ain't got to worry about that with me. You know what I mean? I love my red bones. You know what I mean? But when it comes to that chocolate, that chocolate, that chocolate, that chocolate, oh, that chocolate does it to me every time. And oh man, she was nice, smooth skin. I let her. I told her to come in, so she came in. You know, and yeah, I was looking at that when she walked past me, seen that walk past. I was looking at that body. She had some nice tights on, the nice shirt with the, you know what I mean, with the that was tight on top. You could see she had nice, like, for her frame. They had to be like C cuts, but on a short chick, C's like these, man. Oh man, everything was so good. And so she comes in. So we killed. My apartment was nice. It was lit. Incense smoke. You know what I mean? A little frankincense in the air. Everything was really good. You know what I mean? So we get in. You know what I mean? I offer her a drink. You know what I mean? At that time, Easy Jesus was the drink. You know, you got some E&J, boy. You know what I mean? I didn't get it jumping. You know, Hennessy was good too, but at the time I ain't have Henny. You know, I was a broke player. You know, I'm quiet as kept. I was a broke player at the time, low budget. So yeah, I had the Henny. I mean the E&J, excuse me, I had the E&J, and I offered her, you know what I mean, some E&J. You know, she started sipping. You know, we sat at the chair, and then you know, then the funny part was I had a I hadn't completely finished moving into the apartment. Like I had just got there. I was there about 3 weeks a month, and I had like my bed wasn't a mattress. Now I know there's gonna be a lot of ladies out there that's gonna, you know what I mean, identify with this, you know what I mean, and look at this and be like, you know what I mean. But my bed wasn't it happened to just be like 4 comforters on hardwood floors with some pillows. So it looked comfortable. It was comfortable for me. You know, I was comfortable with it. So I try to make moves towards the bed, and I was like, so let's go sit on the bed. So when she turned around, I'm in the studio, so it's not like, you know what I mean, there's different compartments, different rooms. So you know what I mean, when you walk in, you know, get around the wall, you know what I mean, you can pretty much see what I'm dealing with. So I was like, yo, we could sit on the bed, get a little comfortable. And when she seen the floor, the bed on the floor, she said, I'm not sitting on that. I'm like, what's wrong with that? Oh, you ain't got no mattress? I'm like, you know, it's just as good for now. She's like, I was like, well, you know, let's try it out real quick. So we sat down. I ain't gonna lie, you could still feel the hardwood floor, but the 4 comforters, you know what I mean, it softened it up a little bit. I tried. Fellas, listen to me. I tried. I did the hug. I did the massage. It just wasn't gonna work. Once she seen that I didn't have the mattress, oh man, that was like the game changer. That was the game. I tried, fellas. You know what I mean? I tried to kiss on the neck. You know, I tried to pull out all. Just what I even tried to pour more liquor in the cup. You know, hopefully, you know what I mean. The liquor, you know what I mean. Man, she was not. I mean, I wanted in. I wanted in. I mean, yo, listen. I wanted in. Like the body was just like so crazy. Yo, she wound up. You know what I mean. She stayed for like an hour and then wound up calling, you know what I mean, telling me she want to call a cab, and then she dipped on me, man. I was just so tight because I wanted that, man. Oh, man, it was so nice. Oh, man. I've had some nightmares, too. I've had some good times. Oh, man, I remember one time I bagged these 2 off the chat, man. They was from, I think, Brooklyn again. And 2 of them came through one time. And, oh, yeah, that was a good experience, man. Oh man, yeah, they came through. They started getting. They was like, yo, you got liquor? You know, E&J. Yo, listen, fellas, invest in a bottle of E&J. If you can't afford the Henny, get a bottle of E&J. That Irk and Jerk, it worked. When it pulled out the E&J, you know, started pouring it. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to criticize me for the E&J. They're going to be like, yo, you know what I mean? That's a broke man's drink. Whatever. You know what I mean? We ain't here to talk about how much money I had at that time. We're talking about, you know what I mean, what worked. So, you know, they came through. They started dancing. You know what I mean? Dancing with each other. Oh man, it was a lot of slapping, a lot of feeling. Wound up, you know what I mean, leading to the bed. Oh man, I had a good night. I never forget, man. It started off with homegirl. I started, you know what I mean. I took one into the bathroom, and then started kissing, and then it went down in the bathroom. So I made her hold on to the two knobs in the tub, and she was bent over, and I was just tearing it up, and her homegirl must have heard it. You know, because some women, you know, they like to moan and scream loud, you know what I mean, to let the whole rest of all the other females know that you. And I was tearing that thing up, like, I mean, like, that long pole was killing it, sideways, you know what I mean. I was in that bad boy, man. Oh man, I was deeper in her than a tampon, man. You know, facts. I was all up in that, and I was tearing it up, and her homegirl must have heard it. So when the homegirl heard, she tried to knock on the door. Y'all all right in there? And I ain't respond, but kept going. So she peeked in and seen it. So we wound up getting out of the tub and then wound up going into the room to continue. And I guess the homegirl must have liked what she heard, because, you know what I mean, she was like, I can't get some? Of course you can. I'm an equal opportunity lover. I'm an equal opportunity lover. So, you know what I mean? So I wound up going from the one I was hitting to the other one, like, you know what I mean, after I had got into my stroke, you know, my long stroke, you know, because I'm a long stroke brother. Keep that in mind, ladies. So I wound up going into my stroke, and so I was alternating back and forth. Oh man, that was a great night, man. That was a great night. Now the one I first started hitting, I guess she must have enjoyed it really, really, because she wound up putting a scheme together where she wound up kicking out her homegirl. She called a cab. She wound up talking to her homegirl into jumping into a cab, talking about, yo, well, I'm gonna stay tonight, and I think you should jump in. Well, long story short, she wound up kicking her homegirl out and trying to rock out with me for the rest of the night. And the homegirl didn't want to really leave, but she wound up telling her some story about how she had to go do something, and you know what I mean, you need to get ready for tomorrow. But she wound up getting rid of her homegirl, and we wound, me and the first one, we just kept rocking out, man. Oh man, so I was tearing both of them up for about a good 2-3 hours, and she wound up kicking it, and then we wound up doing a whole night of me and the other one. Oh man, I had some good times. I had some bad times too there. I had some bad times too. Listen to me, fellas. Anytime you hear jiggly booty, uh, 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 um, what's another one? I'm gonna tell you another one. Jiggly booty, you hear that? No, don't fall for it. Uh, anytime the voice sound crazy, don't fall for it. I remember one time, man, I was on there. This one had, you know what I mean? This whatever the hell it was. The voice caught me off guard. We start kicking it. Now, mind you, I always ask the prerequisite questions. Are you a female? But see, that question right there could get you trapped off. It really could. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you got these catfishes out here. Yeah, I'm a female. Not realizing that when they mean I'm a female, they mean it in the sense like, yeah, I done crossed over already. I done had the surgery. What? No. Those don't equate. Those are not the same. That's not the same. That's magic. That's wishy-washy. How my man Young Thug said, wishy-washy. That's wishy-washy. I ain't with it. So the voice wound up catching me off guard. And long story short, we was kicking it for a long time, and my dumb ass wound up driving 2 hours out to like Long Island. And when I got out there, I was ready. I'm drinking coffee, you know what I mean? Trying to get ready, feeling hype, putting on cologne. And when I finally got out there, so I get out to Long Island, there's some dark, you know what I mean, place, houses. And I'm like, hold on. It don't seem right, because, you know what I mean, like, I'm on the phone with them, you know what I mean? Now all of a sudden they giving me the runaround on how, you know what I mean, it's over here, it's over there. So I'm trying to find where we're going. So I finally find the house, and then there's this driveway. It's dark, no lights. So I park the car, start walking up the driveway. You know, I'm like, oh, I ain't no lights on. Like, you know, company's coming. You should be throwing on lights. You should be meeting me outside. You know what I mean? So I get to the door, and there's like this two doors. One has a screen, and one has like this like bars stuff on it. So I get to the door, and I hear the voice. The voice. I hear the voice. Now the voice sounded very feminine. Like the voice is what caught my attention at first. That's how you know some of these motherfuckers they got voice boxes. And they got like whatever transducers, whatever they call that stuff. They could change their voice. Never trust. Yo, be careful out there. So I get to the door, and I'm like, oh, so what happened? You're not gonna open the door? Oh, I wanted to see what you look like before I open the door. So now I'm leery. I'm behind. I'm in front. I'm trying to get in. But as I walk to the door, I'm like, something don't seem right. Some motherfucker tall. In your description, you wasn't saying that you was that tall. So and I'm listening. So the doors are still closed. I'm behind the screen. So I'm like, you're not gonna let me in? Oh, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people come over here, and, you know what I mean, they be wanting to fight me, and I'm like, fight you for what? But my alarms are starting to go off. You know, when you hear stuff like that, you're like, what the fuck? We was all cool over it. And they want to fight me, and I'm like, fight you for what? And you're like, well, because, you know, they want to, you know what I mean, they think I'm some type of a science reject and all this, and I'm like, and then my mind, this is a couple seconds going on. Oh, and because I'm not 100% female. What? I swear to God, before the sentence came out of her mouth, I'm not 100% female. I was like, oh damn. I was like, yo, listen, man. I'm good. You should have told me this dumb shit over the phone before making me come all the way out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, you know what I mean? I just came from 2 hours, you know what I mean, driving from all the way over here, and you gonna make me come out here. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't looking for no beef. I wasn't looking to fight. I just wanted to get back in my car and just get the fuck up out of Dodge. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell how from 100 to 0, my shit went. I was ready. I mean, I was ready when I first got there to jump off, to get it jumping. Never go to somebody's motherfucking house, man. Listen, exchange them pictures and then make sure they come to your motherfucking house. If you're going to be on some Chatline, some dating service, don't go to... Too many disasters have happened when people go to people's houses. Never go... Like, you never know what this motherfucker might have in the crib, shotgun, motherfucker waiting there to rob you, all types of shit. Never go to the motherfucking house. Listen, this catfishing shit gotta stop, man. Another thing I never understood about the chat line is if they sit there and tell you on the chat line, you got options. Got options. If you are a guy looking for a female, press 1. If you are a female looking for a guy, press 2. Now they got their own little, you know what I mean, gay line and all that for the homos. You know what I mean? If you are gay, they got the blade, they got all. Why do these motherfuckers transition from their line to my line? Like, this is the straight line. This is the gay line. The straight line, gay line. Like, why are you on the straight line? Like, you have your own line for your own people. Why must you interfere with my... Why? Like, why do gays always try to turn straight, go after straight men? I don't never understand that. Like, ain't that why you got your own circle? That's why you got your own code. That's why, you know, you got your rainbow. You got your all this. That's for you. That's for you. That's so people can know that that's what you are. Like, why are you trying to come over to here? Like, don't you... I always find this crazy. Like, when I be watching Jerry Springer, And I be seeing these motherfuckers on there talking about, well, I shouldn't have to tell nobody what I... No, you really should. Like, it should not have to go that far. Like, you know what I mean? You should respect boundaries. Like, that's what boundaries are for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should show me that courage. Well, I'm this. So that way I can know if I'm not interested or not. That's not my thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not my thing. That's why I'm on the one. That's why I'm on the... I'm not on the 3. I'm on the 1. You know? The 1. This is what we... I just find this to be crazy. But always make sure you get them pictures. Make sure you get them pictures. Yeah, but the chat line, boy, I remember I had some good times on the chat line, man. If you got some minutes to blow them with us. That was the catchphrase. Yo, whoever knows who that person was that made that catchphrase, please definitely hit me up, man. The chat line was dope, man. The chat line, I'm surprised that it's been around so long. If you got some minutes to blow them with us. You know, that was the line, man. Like, that was the line, man, that did it, man, all the time. If you got some minutes to blow them with us. You know? Yo, peep out. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you like my videos. You know, if you got any topics that you want me to talk about, please hit me up. Anybody who has any relevant information concerning the channel, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Yo, OG, checking out. Peace.